All right, folks, welcome to another episode of Turning the Groove. Today, I'm going to bring you a beautiful urn that's made for one of my good friends and neighbors, Cats, who unfortunately passed away recently. His name was Hooba. Great, beautiful cat. Wonderful, longtime companion to these people, and I'm trying to do him the best of his honor with a nice little kitty urn. And so I've got this piece of African rosewood as well as this beautiful piece of African Blackwood claren that's going to top it off as a finial. And I'm going to turn this today in memory of Hooba. So sit back and enjoy the show. So it's not absolutely critical that I do this, but I do want to save my chisels a little bit of wear and tear. And so I'm just going to go ahead and take a 45-degree angle off of each edge of this piece just to make it a little bit more cylindrical in shape. And that way when I turn it up, it'll be a little bit easier and save me a little bit of time. So here we go. So you're gonna see here that I didn't fully make my way through. It's got just a little bit, probably about 1/4 of an inch of space where it didn't quite cut through, but generally speaking, I've got it into the cylindrical shape I was looking for. So what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and saw off the rest of these little pieces here, and then it's ready to throw on the lathe. So here we go. Okay, folks, so here I have my 1/2-inch toenail gouge, and I'm going to use this to do the roughing of it. I'm going to keep it into a cylindrical shape and not take a whole lot of material out because I'm not working with a ton of circumference here to start with. So I'm going to go ahead and get this roughed out, and we'll see you in a second. Okay, so now that I have it roughed into a nice cylindrical shape, I think what I'm going to do is take out a little bit of the material just to give some of these really cool grain patterns some more pop and vibrance. So I think what I'll plan on doing is just creating a little bit of a pedestal base here, and then take a little bit out here into a bulbous position, and then bring it into a taper to the top again, and scoop it out here. So that's the idea that I'm going to go with on this one, and hopefully it turns out. Well, you didn't see it because of the magic of editing, but the old Forstner bit got a hold of my finger back there a little bit, and it's always a healthy reminder of the importance of being safe with your tools. I try to be safe with my tools, but now and then something gets away from me and an unfortunate event occurs. I wasn't hurt badly, but nonetheless, it's just something to keep in mind while you're turning. Do use safety and try to always be conscientious of what's happening with you. This is now in a checked up position. It's in there nice and tight, and so I can see it's a little bit off center. I'm gonna have to adjust that a little bit, but I'm gonna start the hollowing process and get this down into the center, probably about here, and then we'll move on to the sanding.
And South 91, Big 68. Go ahead. Yes, sir, if you can descend block 260.
Take a deep breath and get in. We'll travel the world as we sing. Our favorite songs will be king. And what you got, we have got it. 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 We don't need anything from you. Got our own thing that we do. What you got, we have got it. 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 Drive towards shimmering sun. We know that our journey's begun. At the end of all that we have won is what they've got, we have got. What they've got, we have got it.
6.5 down, 5.5 down. Right forward.
What you got, we have got it. 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 We don't need anything from you. Got our own thing that we do. What you got, we have got it. What you got, we have got it. What you got, we have got it. What you got, we have got it.
And South 91, Big 68. Go ahead. Yes, sir, if you can descend block 260.
Okay, so as you can see here, I've hollowed out quite a bit of it using the Jacobs bit as well as this Hunter Viceroy, which is a wonderful tool for hollowing out. It's got this articulated tip on it with a carbide tip ending, and it's just really a great tool for hollowing out. So that's what I use for the majority of this. I'm gonna go just a little bit deeper here, probably about another inch or so, and then hollow out the sides, and it's gonna be ready for sanding, and it's looking really beautiful, so I'm pretty excited for it. Here we go. Alright, so as you can see, I've got the outside all nice and shined up, and it's time to move to the inside and get that shined up too. One of the things that I ran into when I started working with this a little bit more and thinking about the amount of volume it would need to have for the ashes was that I needed to make the opening at the top a little bit larger than the piece that I have for the finial. And so what I decided to do is take some of this beautiful walnut, which I think is going to be a great contrast piece, and use that as part of the top, and then attach the claret on top of that. And it's just going to be, I think, really beautiful looking. This wouldn't have given me the volume that I needed to match up the circumference here to make it actually work as a lid. So with these two pieces together, I'll be able to accomplish that, and I think it's gonna look really nice. So I'm excited about it, but first let's get to the sanding, and then we'll move on to the next part.
Yeah. Said your voice is mine. Oh yeah. Said your voice is mine. And your voice is my favorite sound, yeah. I can hear you breathing when I put it down, yeah. Crazy how last weekend turned into a fling, though. All I want is your audition, can you sing for me? I want melody to take me home. Please don't wait too long, yeah. Wanna hear you sing, wanna make you moan. Melody, please take me home. Please don't wait too long, yeah. Wanna hear you sing, wanna make you moan, yeah. Bad little broad from the valley, that's my turf. She asks how I balance everything, I said I know my worth. She like, can I get a verse? I said, guess that all depends, yeah. Do you got some friends for my friends, yeah? Girl, I'm playing, hot damn, how you look in the mirror like that? Baby, wanna get in my bed. I ain't gonna rap when the heat wanna trap my back. I'm ready to get it if you're ready to get it down. Swear to God, gonna hit like Larry Holmes. I'm in the booth, I'm in the zone, and I can't wait to make that song for days long. Your voice is my favorite sound, yeah. I can hear you breathing when I put it down, yeah. Crazy how last weekend turned into a fling, though. All I want is your audition, can you sing for me? I want melody to take me home. Please don't wait too long, yeah. Wanna hear you sing, wanna make you moan. Melody, please take me home. Please don't wait too long, yeah. Wanna hear you sing, wanna make you moan, yeah. Yeah, a bad little broad up on campus, that's my turf. She asks how I got a feeling, and I say, babe, I'm good with words. Thinking that body's dangerous. Are you from the Caymans? I'm playing, but I love that body language. Trying to hear you singing, I could make you famous. At least for a night, can you blame us? Starstruck entertainers, positions and angles. Give it all you got and I might turn into your agent. Oh yeah, your voice is my favorite sound, yeah. I can hear you breathing when I put it down, yeah. Crazy how last weekend turned into a fling, though. All I want is your audition, can you sing for me? I want melody to take me home. Please don't wait too long, yeah. Wanna hear you sing, wanna make you moan. Melody, please take me home. Please don't wait too long, yeah. Wanna hear you sing, wanna make you moan, yeah. Your voice is my favorite sound, yeah. I can hear you breathing when I put it down, yeah. Crazy how last weekend turned into a flea, All I want is your audition, can you see, Melody to take me home. Please don't wait too long. Wanna hear you sing, wanna make you moan. Melody, please